Hello, portable friends. We're talking about the PlayStation Portal today because Sony just pushed a big update to this thing that made it a little less useless. I stole that joke from my friend Bob Wolf. He tweeted that. Up until now, the PlayStation Portal has only been a way to stream your games off the PlayStation 5 to essentially, if you're in your own house, if you want a good connection, play Stellar Blade on the toilet. But not no more. The new update has made it so you can access cloud-based gaming using the PlayStation servers, so you can actually use the Portal standalone now, provided you have a PlayStation Plus membership, which I do. So today, we're talking about that. Let's react. Oh, and a quick heads up, I'm on Blue Sky now. Everybody's moving to Blue Sky. Here I am. I'll put a link down below. You can come follow me here. I've been sharing my videos and stuff here. I'm trying to move away from Twitter. We don't gotta get into it, but in general, I'm deleting a lot of social medias from my phone, and I'm stepping away from social media in general, other than when I'm working and at my computer. But we're getting into it a little bit. Twitter has it's full of spam, full of bots. I can't tweet anything without getting bot replies. God forbid I ever have an issue with anything. Like, I remember I tweeted recently I was like hacked, and then all of the spam reply. I hate that website, and it's full of negativity. Even me sharing that I went to Blue Sky was filled with negativity on Twitter. I don't care for the place, so I'll be over here in the meantime. But honestly, I'll probably just be stepping away from social media in general, and I would highly recommend you guys all do the same. YouTube's good. Just stay here. Instagram's not bad. Yeah. All right, so the PlayStation Portal update lets you stream PlayStation 5 games from the cloud. We're going to take a look at this in action today. Sadly, not from myself, because oh man, I'm at my wit's end with my PlayStation account. When I load up my PlayStation account, I'm only able to access the Australian digital store where prices of games are $120. And I run into so many hiccups. I've been spending all morning trying to figure out why I can't access the PlayStation Portal app. I should be able to go in the settings here and access it right here, as I am a PlayStation Plus membership, but it's not there, and I couldn't figure out why. I've updated it, it's not there. It turns out because my account is Australian, and this service is not available in Australia. So my Australian account can't access it in America. So today is finally my wit's end. I have decided I am just going to make an American PlayStation account. I'm going to cancel the membership on my old one, and I'm going to start anew. And it feels horrible, let me tell you. I don't know why. I get weirdly attached to things like this. This is the account I've been playing PlayStation games on for years. It's going to be sad to see it go, but it's time to nuke this sucker because Sony won't give me any other option, unfortunately. So because I can't bring it up until I do all of that, and I am not messing around with that this morning, we're going to take a look at this video here from Push Square of them setting it up. Before that, let's read through some of these other updates, though, that happened to the portal today. And again, this is a beta service. It's not by any means polished. I think they're testing it out to see how it goes. And again, it's only available right now for the PlayStation Plus members. They've also updated a couple other things, like speaker audio output adjustment to make the volume lower when the audio level is set to minimum. Such a weirdly specific thing that I know exactly why they did it. I play a lot of handhelds in bed, and often Kim will fall asleep before me, and the lowest audio setting on the Portal is still very loud, like shockingly loud for the lowest setting. So I always end up having to play with the sound off because otherwise it feels rude. It feels like I'm literally playing a handheld at full bore while my wife's trying to sleep. The other option is to plug in headphones, but I don't really like lying in bed with headphones on. So I'm interested to see how much quieter it actually gets now. It's such a small little stupid thing that does actually make me not want to play the Portal. Because, again, I play a lot of games at night in bed when I'm relaxing and I'm getting ready to fall asleep. And if I can't hear my game and there's no, like, worker, I'm just not going to play it. I'm going to pick up another console. Features available during the beta: stream select PlayStation 5 games in the PlayStation Plus game catalog. Over 120 PlayStation 5 games. It can stream 1080p to 60 FPS, DualSense wireless controller features, I mean, you would hope so, and PlayStation Plus cloud storage. And then here's all the countries it's available in. Seemingly all of them but Australia, by the way, might I add. Even Austria, which is kind of a slap in the face. You're about 4 letters away from giving me what I want. All right, so let's take a look at Push Square setting it up.
On a couple of games. This actually took quite a while, the installation process. Of
All
course,
right.
you know, I can't just sit and do nothing. I had to whip out the Rubik's Cube, which...
All right, why would you just be goofy and make yourself look silly in a video by doing a Rubik's Cube? We get it. It takes a long time. Can we take content creation seriously, please, in 2024? The TikTokers are making us look stupid, and it's people like Push Square. I'm calling out Push Square right now. Share this video around everywhere and let Push Square know I think they're ridiculous. I'm calling them out. Do better in your videos. You're making yourself look stupid. Clip that, share it with them.
So once you have updated this... actually made me log out of my account and then log back in, but through Wi-Fi we're talking roughly 200 up, let's say, sorry, 200 down. But there you have, we're in the cloud streaming beta, and there are about 120 games that you can stream at this point. Here's just a few of them as we go through here, but I mean, this is such a massive feature to be included here.
I mean, that is pretty crazy, like overnight without any expectation. I don't think they ever said they were doing this. All of a sudden, you can access 120 games locally on the console. By locally, you don't need a PlayStation. You could right now go out and buy a PS Portal for $200 and have access to 120 games on PlayStation. That's really cool. I'm not going to lie. I know it's cloud streaming. I know a lot of us feel weird about that, but that is really cool that all of a sudden overnight, this console has become a pseudo way of playing PlayStation without owning a PlayStation 5 console. As far as I'm aware, I mean, there's nothing else really like that in the Sony and PlayStation ecosystem. You know, Xbox has a ton of that obviously happening. You could pick up a ROG Ally and download the Xbox app, but I mean, this is an official PlayStation hardware, of course, but without going through a home console and actually just having something separate that's only $200 to access a Sony library of games, that's a pretty neat thing to just happen overnight and pretty cool for people who already own the console. Because, I mean, there's only like 3 million of us, I'm pretty sure, but for all 3 million of us, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel bad. Please go check out Push Square's video. I have no way of doing it myself, but please go and give them some love and a couple likes. I'm going to hit this with a like too. And I'm going to be like, awesome. Or drop a comment on there too. Drop some engagement on there as well. They're going to be so confused when it's just me going, awesome. Yeah, sorry. I apologize for stealing their video. I don't have a way of doing it. So please go check them out. Oh, yeah, there are some features that aren't available on the beta app, like game invites and voice chat and stuff like that. So it's a very, like, stripped back, pared back version of this service. But still, I mean, you can play the games.
Not too bad, I guess, because
it's just taking a while. But, again, it's booting up somewhere, and you're streaming it. So some neuron and networks out there in an American server are firing up right now to let you play. I like how he was just about to put it down and pull back out the Rubik's Cube. You know that was the gag that he was going for. He had the thought, oh, it'd be perfect to bring back the Rubik's Cube gag. And then immediately it loaded up. He was like, I should have done it sooner. I should have busted that out sooner.
Next one I test out, Death Stranding directors.
Oh! What is that? I mean, we're in beta. That's pretty bad, though. That's pretty bad. You said that happened a couple more times. I guess it's how consistent it is, because it is just for a second. But talk about immersion breaking. I mean, that's pretty bad.
Now, did you see that white blocks there? That did actually happen a couple of times when between 1080p and 720p. So maybe if your internet's struggling.
Oh, so what did I tell you? He knew the next time he loaded up a game, I guarantee you the second he hits load this time, he's like, I'm not wasting any time for the gag this time. Death Stranding. He's going to hit play. He's like loading. Okay. Here's my chance. Throw it down. Throw it down immediately and bust out the Rubik's Cube. I knew that's what you were going to do last time. You wanted it so bad. You were like, I've got to play a second game so I get a second chance at this. You didn't even give it... This is unfair. You didn't even give the game 10 seconds to load up. You just wanted to do your little silly goofy. I love this guy. That's I could see his brain turning. He's like, is it done? Nope, I can still Rubik's. It's so funny because, like, it's really not taking that long. Like, the PlayStation Portal is, it's not, we're only 5 minutes into the video and he's already loaded up a game and a half. I feel you. I feel the ADHD, brother. You couldn't wait 39 seconds without busting out another form of entertainment while you were loading for your while you were waiting for your first form of entertainment to load. Literally me. I'll be watching my favorite TV show and also on my Switch playing Stardew Valley and also watching a TikTok on my phone at the same time. If I could fit in a Rubik's Cube into that equation, I would. It looks clean and clear. Like, I'm just judging by the font here on the left. The camera might not be in focus exactly on the right spot. I know when I record gameplay footage, sometimes the camera focuses on like the HUD or the text on the left and it makes the rest look blurry. So you can't really judge off of like a handheld recording. But if you can see that like a part of it is really clear, you can probably assume the rest of it is as clear as that. And that text looks pretty clear to me. So this picture quality and this streaming quality does look pretty solid.
I completely botched this here. I just wanted to go on the zipline and I completely missed it. Best on the portal.
Oh, another glitch.
Best on the portal.
Oh, that does keep happening, huh? Even on this game. Even on this game, that's happening. All right, well, I mean, clearly a lot of bugs they got to figure out. I mean, that's pretty unforgivable in any other situation than a beta. Let's see what kind of final thoughts he had.
But yeah, I have been generally quite impressed. It's a really welcome addition to the PS Portal. I think it's going to add a lot of value to this thing.
Yeah, I'm impressed too. Just judging by your video here, Mr. Square. Those little glitches are not ideal, but we're in beta, so I'm sure they'll get ironed out. Quality-wise, it looks great, and it looks like it's running pretty solid. I'm going to have to unsubscribe on my one account, which honestly is fine because I've been paying $19 a month Australian for PlayStation Premium this whole time. It's just so stubborn. I'm just so stubborn to let go of it. So I'm probably going to end up saving money ultimately anyway by just canceling it. And then I have an American account that I made because my workaround to a lot of those DLC issues like with God of War was to load up the American account, download the game through the American account, and then I don't know. I can't really even remember. I'd have to like boot it up on one and then switch over to my other account. I can't remember my workaround at this point, but it's not worth it, and it takes so much time, and it's constant hangups, and every time I get codes for things, it sucks. So I'm gonna make the switch. I'm gonna make the move. I'm gonna get the beta up and running on my portal here and take a look at it myself. And if I end up having any other opinion than the one that Square has shared and that I've reacted to today, I'll keep you guys updated, but I highly doubt it. All right, that's it. Remember Blue Sky? Check me out over there if you want. I never showed you, but one of the very first goofs and gaffs on the channel, someone sent a 3D print of me and Darla. I actually did print Darla the day after that. Oops. And I never ended up showing you guys. So someone sent in a 3D print file for my doggy, and there it is. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Simon's been here the whole time too. So like, comment, and hit flip on that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.